I'm here with Richard Harrison, Head of Cyber and Technology Risks for Foodstuffs South Island. Richard, what cybersecurity challenges were you facing that led you to implement Trend Vision One?
We faced several challenges. First, we had low maturity in governance and risk quantification. Second, there was very limited visibility into the assets in our environment. And we had very limited security resources trying to run siloed solutions with very limited threat detection and response capabilities. So we set out with key objectives, focused really on enabling us to know what we've got, know what we have in our environment, what's important, understand what state those assets are in at any given time, make sure that we've got efficient methods to protect ourselves so that we could quickly find things we couldn't stop in an appropriate time frame and prioritize and react to incidents so that we could contain and minimize the impact and be able to return to a very good state of operation as quickly as possible.
Super. So tell us about how and where you're utilizing the Vision One platform and how Vision One is helping you overcome these challenges.
Yeah, sure. We deployed Trend across our endpoints, across servers, email, cloud, and Office 365, which is a key enabling technologies within the business. One of our first objectives really was visibility, so that ability to sort of connect up solutions, correlate events and incidents, which made operations much more efficient and more effective. We then also subscribe to Trend's Managed Detection and Response Service 2, which takes away a lot of the noise and allows us to focus on things that sort of need to be looked at. So now we've got that visibility and observability in our environment. We have a much greater insight into the risks, in a better position to prioritize things that we need to focus on to reduce our risks and make sure that we're being proactive across the environment.
So great. That's powerful. So how has Vision One then changed the way your team operates?
So now we're not dealing with so many point solutions. We have one pane of glass that gives us insight into the way that we work instead of three or four different solutions that we're having to look at and try to correlate incidents and events across the organization. So much more efficient and much better outcomes.
Super. So how would you describe your journey with Trend Micro as a security solutions provider?
I would describe it as a really powerful partnership. One of the best sort of implementations I've ever been involved in terms of disruption to the business. There was absolutely no disruption to the business at all as we deployed the solution. I'm trying to become really part of the team as we continued now to optimize and get the best return on investment from the solution.